Good afternoon and welcome to our live coverage of Tottenham against Liverpool. It's a lunchtime Saturday kickoff here and ITV Sports are all over this one for you. The match coming to you live from the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and what a game it promises to be between two sides first and third in the league. Liverpool 6 points clear at the top with Manchester City pursuing them. They play Aston Villa later today, and also could close the gap if Liverpool were to lose and Spurs were to win. If you look at the Premier League standings going into the weekend's fixtures, Liverpool are the only team left in the league yet to lose a game. But the atmosphere here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is superb and we're ready for the game. And don't forget, we've got a double header of commentary live matches tomorrow. We've got Crystal Palace against Arsenal. That's coming up tomorrow afternoon at 2:55. But it's down. It's outside we go. The teams are lining up in the tunnel, so it's time for me to hand over to your commentator this afternoon. It's John Moore. Well, thank you very much, Johnny Wellesby, and welcome to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, to the commentary box, and what a atmosphere it's going to be. Harry Kane in terrific form, 15 goals this season, and projected goals total is supposed to be about 28. So according to the statistics at Opta, they're saying that he's going to get just shy of 30 goals, but he's going to have his work cut out against the Liverpool side, who haven't lost a game yet. Invincible at the moment, but this is the Spurs lineup then, with Paco Gazzaniga in goal, Sergio Aurier, Vertonghen and Alderweireld and Davis across the back, which will make it very difficult. Then it's Moura, Ali and Son in the midfield. With Kane up front, the two older midfielders, are Harry Winks and Eric Dyer. And amongst the substitutes you see there is Christian Eriksen. Jordan Henderson now leading Liverpool, and it's a bright, sunny but cold January afternoon. Look at Liverpool side with Alisson, the Brazilian, in goal, and it's Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk and Robertson the first choice back forward, and Henderson, Fabinho and Ronaldo. They're going to play literally a 4-3-3. Salah, Firmino and Mane, their first choice centre forward pair partnership, and they've still got a terrific bench as well, as you can see. It's the Spurs fans in terrific voice. The Liverpool fans have made their way down. They set up apparently down at Merseyside about 5:30 this morning. Referee today, Peter Banks. And we're all set to start. Referee Banks gets us away, and his Spurs in the white shirts are taking the goal to our right. Liverpool, of course, in those famous red shirts, going towards their own supporters to the left-hand side in the first half. This is Son. Alexander-Arnold there getting an early tackle in there. Son with a throw. Short to Dyer. He's also one of those players, Spurs players, that are carrying a yellow card. As well as Matic gets in the way. Ali there, getting a shot in. Kane was lurking as well, but I think he might have been offside anyway. Kane couldn't go forward because he might have been tracked offside. Be wild. Here's Sadio Mane. That's a good crossing down towards Sound away. Voids it wide there. Hit it well. Well, he tried to hit it. I think he probably shinned it into the crowd. And the goal kick to Tottenham. Well, the atmosphere here is superb. I mean, there's much doubt about that. Gazaniga going short. Now he takes it up. Jose Mourinho, of course, the manager of Tottenham. He's won leagues everywhere he's been. And here's Moran out through. Now it's in the medium. And it's a terrific goal. Tottenham in the lead. 11 minutes gone. Lucas Moura. What a magnificent goal that was. And Liverpool are in trouble. The ball threaded through. Moura through there. And he lobs the ball beautifully over Alisson and into the far corner of the net. And Spurs go one up. The team in third place, looking to decrease the gap on the teams above them. That's Manchester City and Liverpool, who they're playing themselves this afternoon. Well, what a start for Spurs. Lucas Moura unleashed her goal of the season, but what a crucial one that could prove to be. And if this stays the same now, Liverpool could be on the verge of their first competitive defeat in the league this season. 1-0 to the men, to the home side. This is Firmino now. Salah. Ronaldo making a good break into the middle. Ronaldo is there, but it's knocked away. Fabinho to knock it back in. Henderson goes down. Nothing doing, says the referee. Moura now to take it up. The goal scorer for Tottenham. 1-0 they lead, and a good start for them. And again, Moura's onside. Dembele playing that in. And a chance now for Ali. Oh, it should have been 2-0. Liverpool at 6s and 7s at the back. And Dele Alli nearly punished them for it. Oh, and he knows it as well. No wonder he holds his head in his hands. Can't believe the chance he missed there. He needs Virgil van Dijk and a few others now to just get their fingers out here and start playing a little bit. Money's available down this left-hand side here for Liverpool. Firmino waiting in the centre. Pushed it away. And Gazaniga, the Tottenham goalkeeper, keeping Lloris out to the side. More now for Spurs. Son to Ali. Son again. And he's a wonderful player, Son, the South Korean international. There's a header in from Harry Kane. But it's, oh dear me, mistakes all around in this Liverpool defence. Alisson now the guilty party, the goalkeeper. Little chip in there. Oh! My goodness me, Liverpool at 6s and 7s, and Alisson had to get a paw on that to get it away. And now suddenly at the other end is an offside. 29 minutes gone, but Liverpool well and truly under the cosh as we see there Mane a good couple of yards offside. Just didn't hold his run enough. Free kick to Tottenham. Vertonghen with it. It's in high there towards Kane, but he's lost possession. Now Mane. Mourinho's lost it, and it's really off-colour display at the moment by Liverpool at the moment. Ali. Into Kane. Matip in the way, now Henderson. Oh, dear me, that's a poor ball by Jordan Henderson. Straight away to Dele Alli, but they've won it back. Now Ronaldo. It's a back flick there. He's playing a 1-2 here. And again, Ronaldo. Again, didn't go with the ball there. Matic will get underneath that for Liverpool. 1-0 down with 8 minutes of the first half remaining. Robertson. Made in there towards Firmino. Oh, I don't think he was meaning for Mo Salah, that one. 5 to play before the break, plus any injury time. Just to remind you that the match is back tomorrow afternoon at 2:55. Full live coverage of the Premier League game between Crystal Palace and Arsenal. Live from Selhurst Park. As Matip now goes forward for Liverpool. With a little bit of possession as we go into the latter stages, but he's lost possession. Son wins it for Spurs.
The fourth official has indicated
Ali.
there will be a minimum
300 minutes, of course. Harry Kane, good tackle there by Van Dijk, had to get in the way, but he's lost possession again. Liverpool's unbeaten run, 1-3 under threat now as we come towards half-time. And so with a shot! And a tremendous save there by Alisson as Peter Banks, the referee, brings the first half to a conclusion. And what a moment for Spurs, and what a super goal to divide the two teams. A goal after 11 minutes from Lucas Moura has put Liverpool's unbeaten run under threat. Half-time here, it's Tottenham 1, Liverpool 0. Welcome back to the second half. No changes from either side. John Moore in the commentary box. Lucas Moura giving Spurs the lead after 11 minutes. Liverpool now with it all to do, attacking the goal to our left. And Salah in there straight away and quickly against Ben Davies. And he's got to the byline there, gets a little cross in there, but it's knocked away by the defender. Liverpool get a throw. Alexander-Arnold getting on with it. Henderson trying to play that in. Might get a second opportunity. Does. Lays it up well. Mane, not the tallest of men, mind you. There's always going to be battle in there in a Harry one-on-one there. Robertson. Fabinho. Lining it up. Hits Mane. And deflects away for Tottenham. Well, Liverpool less than half an hour, less than 35 minutes away from being beaten for the first time this season. And here's Ali. And now Aurier, but he's offside. As you can see there, I tell you what, there wasn't much to spare. I thought he was level as far as I was concerned. Tell you what, Spurs can count themselves very unlucky. They didn't get through on the break there. Questionable decision there by the linesman on the far side. Alexander-Arnold. Son getting really close to him. Salah wins it. Finds Henderson. And he hurdles away from one challenge. And he might have a bit of space here for a shot. Henderson with a shot! Oh! Well, Gazzaniga there made a complete mess of it, but got away with it. Well, it's not the sort of save that he should be making. We're going to see Chamberlain come on now for Liverpool as they look to bring on some fresh legs.
Substitution for Liverpool coming off the pitch.
So Gini Wijnaldum off the field, Chamberlain onto the field.
15, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Liverpool in dire need of an equaliser. Curling corner there, Matip with a header. Fabinho might get in there, but Gazzaniga just nicks the ball away right at the very last. Liverpool denied again, but they're making a few chances. And he's had that ball for well over 6 seconds, Gazzaniga. Peter Banks, the referee, should be adding some time on for that, or penalising the goalkeeper for that matter. Henderson now for Liverpool. Salah now for Liverpool. And forced down a blind alley again. He gets the cross in really well. Did really well to get the cross in. Harry Kane now for Spurs. Lucas Moura now for Spurs, flicking it up and finding Kane. And he's past one. He can't get past Henderson. Fabinho now for Liverpool. Salah now for Liverpool. Nothing. Salah. Try to bite hard there. Ben Davies has done a terrific job on Mo Salah. And the fire stayed down. And Son is onside. He's got three waiting in the middle. And one of them was Harry Kane. And the other was Lucas Moura. But the ball bisected the ball. And a goal kick with a quarter of an hour of the game to go. Well, Celso on for Tottenham. Here's Van Dijk now for Liverpool. Matip. Salah, Henderson available further forward. Salah making a good run now if he can be found. And a chance now. Oh, Salah again. And for Tongan, a tremendous challenge to keep Spurs ahead. That's just over 10 minutes to go. Liverpool on the cusp of a defeat for the first time this season in the league. And Matip is giving it straight away. And Son might profit. Son with a shot! As Harry Winks goes off the field for Spurs. Nandonberry comes on. Liverpool in trouble. Less than 10 minutes away from defeat for the first time this season. And Matip is giving it away. And now Kane. Is the flag stay down? Kane. Eriksen. Tremendous save. And Matip gets it away, but only as far as so. Mora, whose goal looks as if he may well settle things. And now Liverpool are on the break. Fabinho now. Firmino up ahead. And so too is Mane. And Mane's through now. Mane for Liverpool. Oh, he's put it wide. And maybe Klopp realises now that could be the last chance. Scuffs the shot wide. In fact, the goalkeeper got a touch. So it's not over yet. Matip with a header. Alexander-Arnold back in there. Mane with a shot. Deflects. And Spurs struggled there for a second or two to get it away. Robertson. It's all action now to the finish. Alexander-Arnold. Trying to work an angle for a cross perhaps. Little deflection will fall for Spurs. Seconds remaining. And that's the final whistle from referee Peter Banks. And it's Spurs who end Liverpool's unbeaten record. A goal after 11 minutes from Lucas Moura has done it. And now if Manchester City win, the gap will decrease. And we've got a title race on with a vengeance. The final score then at a jubilant Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Liverpool 0. And Johnny Wellsbury will pick it all up after the break. And welcome back to a very jubilant Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, I have to tell you, because now we could have a 3-horse race for the title as things stand, because Spurs have won. Of course, Manchester City, the gap now between Liverpool and Manchester City is 6 points. Spurs have crept up to within 11 points to the leaders, but Liverpool have lost their first game significantly. Aston Villa faced Manchester City in a repeat of last week's game at, as you may recall, at down at the Etihad in the FA Cup. So can Manchester City, if Manchester City were to get revenge, then the gap would be above. But what a performance now. I think we could have a race on for the title, folks. So keep changing the match for the rest of the year, because I think the title race could be a bit in and out at the moment. So stay tuned, and of course we'll have all the relegation battles as well, of course, as well as we look at some of the movers and shakers at the wrong end of the table. It could be still going to be a tough old winters for Southampton, West Ham and Brighton as well. Just a matter or two just to bring you up to speed. Tomorrow we've got Crystal Palace against Arsenal live, as John Moore said. We're coming. They're coming from Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace and Arsenal. Arsenal, of course, drawing 0-0 at Burnley in our first match live of 2020 last week in the Cup. And that should be some class a game as well. That's a game you can see live on ITV. And before the start, we'll have a look at how all the 3 o'clock and late games got on as well. But Crystal Palace Arsenal, 2:55 we start tomorrow live only on ITV. But at the moment, the gap between City and Liverpool at this moment in time, before City kick off in about half an hour's time here over at Aston Villa, is 5 points. It's 6 points. It could be down to as much as 3 points come the end of the day. From me, Johnny Wellesby, and John Moore in the commentary box, we'll see you all at Selhurst Park tomorrow. But from me and John Moore, take care, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.